comment rafraîchir et devenir vierge.
Aujourd'hui, je vais vous montrer 3 petits secrets qui vous aideront à rétrécir vos vagins.
Tips for African women on what they can do to keep their man. Videos like these get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, but they're medically questionable and even dangerous. I went to Senegal to ask our observers what they think. The HLM market in Dakar, Senegal, open 7 days a week. It's known as the women's market, and in a country where women often design their own dresses and have them made by tailors, that means fabric, lots of it. Traditional printed cotton known as wax, but also scarves and embroidered silks. But that is not all. Salam alaikum, Aminatu.
Salam alaikum, Aminatu.
Alaikum salam, Derek.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Good. We're at the HLM market in Dakar. What are we looking for today?
Not fabric this time. We're looking for alum powder, shea butter, and other women's secrets.
And what's it all for?
Apparently it's good for you. I'm here to have a look. Why not? There's no harm in looking after yourself.
Let's go and see.
Let's go.
You hear a lot about these products on YouTube. Why is that?
Because YouTube is more anonymous than a market. And these are products used to tighten the vagina.
What kind of women are interested in these products?
Usually married women who've already given birth and who've had several children. They hope to feel like virgins again, because if they want to tighten their vagina, it's because they want to keep pleasing their husbands.
In the market, slips and camisoles are openly on display.
This is a typical lingerie shop. These are camisoles. They're handmade.
And bin-bins.
It's a belt, but to be worn inside. It's not a belt for trousers.
Ah, it's for the bedroom.
Yes. You wear it under your clothes.
But not the products we're looking for.
She says that before, the girls selling bin-bins also sold those products, but now they're banned. She says we might be able to find them in an incense shop.
But no luck there either.
The health authorities banned them a while ago. The ban's pretty strict. Sometimes there are raids and they come and check. That's why the shopkeepers don't take the risk.
Fortunately, Aminatu has another lead. The next day, she takes me to meet a friend.
Today I've brought you a friend.
He's tall.
How are you?
Well, and you?
What are you selling here?
This is baobab oil. It's good for lots of different things. You can put it on the hair, the body.
Aminatu told me you have other products. Is that true?
Yes.
For women?
For women, yes.
Can we see them?
Yes, they're in the back room.
The back room.
Men aren't always allowed in, you know.
All of this comes from Niger. It's all plant-based. It's all for sex. In theory, it should tighten the vagina. You put it on the vagina, in the vagina.
Lots of women, at least among the Facebook groups I'm in, say they're scared their man will leave them because they're not as tight as before, after giving birth and everything. We go from being a woman to being a mother, and men need to learn to accept this, especially in a society where men can choose to have several wives.
Senegal is 95% Muslim, and polygamy is legal. An estimated 35% of Senegalese households are polygamous. And while that figure is declining, it means that most Senegalese women who are married have at least one co-wife. Maria Diop Souma is an erotic blogger.
Women don't talk about sexuality. It's taboo. You can't talk about sexuality with your mum, for example. 3 months ago, we set up a Facebook group, and it has more than 18,000 members now. We often get anonymous messages from women looking for advice, like how can I get my man to marry me? How can I keep him? How can I tighten up my vagina? How can I make it more lubricated? These are the topics that come up most often.
She has seen videos on the topic on YouTube.
Look at this one. How to become a virgin again. Tightening up your vagina. It's got more than 700,000 views.
Le secret, c'est comment rafraîchir et devenir vierge.
De l'eau glacée, le beurre de karité, la gile verte. C'est l'eau citronnée. Quand le vagin il s'élargit, les hommes ils ne ressentent pas grand-chose et ça peut faire qu'il peut aller commettre l'infidélité.
Parce que c'est ça qui fait que l'homme là il reste, c'est ça qui fait que l'homme là il part.
It's the only way to make men stay. What do you think about that?
I think it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yes. As a woman, it's bad to think like that. If women think that they can only keep their husband thanks to their vagina, excuse my language, then they're likely to do something stupid, like use products which aren't always safe. Senegalese women have a concept they call jonge. They wake up, make breakfast for their husband, wash his clothes, wash his feet, and at night they have a wild and crazy sex life. It's as though their own life doesn't matter at all. All that counts is pleasing the man. It's known as jonge.
I travelled to a suburb of Dakar to meet Abdoulaye Ndiaye. He sells a range of products online, based on natural ingredients, he says, prepared according to traditional recipes he learned from his aunt, and then adapted himself.
I made it using shea butter and akpi seeds. It makes the buttocks and breasts larger.
He has a Facebook page and a YouTube channel with dozens of videos, including, of course,
I've developed a natural treatment to tighten the vagina. You make it with little knobs of shea butter like this. Then you put it in the freezer.
While clients generally prepare the cream themselves,
I'm going to put it here.
Mr. Ndiaye sometimes does it for them.
After that, before she goes to sleep, the woman inserts it like a suppository in her vagina. I've taken courses online. I also do interpretation. I'm a medium.
Interpretation?
Interpretation of dreams. Scientifically, shea butter is a natural composition. There are active ingredients that do various things.
Do you know what the active ingredients are?
Of course. There are antiseptic agents and antifungals. There are lots of active ingredients.
Where do you produce these products? Here?
Yes, here. I prepare other products here. I put them in bottles like this. I take all the necessary hygiene measures. You need to be hygienic. I wear gloves.
What kind of gloves?
All natural.
Made of what?
Natural ones. Made of fabric, not latex.
Back in Dakar, gynecologist Abdoulaye Diop tells us that natural doesn't necessarily mean healthy.
Firstly, these don't actually tighten the vagina. And secondly, they're extremely dangerous. Even if you feel a tightening sensation, it's probably due to constriction of the blood vessels. And it's only temporary. Secondly, it's associated with atrophy of the vaginal mucosa, which in the long term can be a catalyst for vaginal cancer or cervical cancer. It can even cause difficulties in getting pregnant.
He says the basic problem is a lack of sexual education.
There are charlatans who may mean well, but who are as ignorant as the people they're trying to educate. Because sexual education is a taboo subject in our country, people don't talk about sex with their families. Sexuality is taboo. Even menstrual cycles and periods. People don't talk about these things with their families.
But in Senegalese communities, there is one woman who does talk about sex, the Badianou Goch, or neighborhood auntie. Senabu Gay is the chief Badienu Goch in Sébikotane, south of the capital. She's a volunteer mandated by the government to educate the community about pressing sexual health issues, such as HIV/AIDS and early pregnancy. Like teenagers everywhere, the girls are often online.
Do you watch things on YouTube? Snapchat? Who has a Facebook account? I'm going to show you some Ivorian and Cameroonian YouTubers. I just want to know if you've ever seen them. Nella Karine and her, Cameroon Diva.
I recognise her.
Really?
Yes, I've seen her before.
These girls mostly watch YouTubers closer to their own age and are too young to be talking about rediscovering virginity. While Senabu goes in to pray, I go to talk to the women at the registry office. They have heard of the products.
We talk about them amongst ourselves.
Personally, I don't use them. They're not good for you. I've seen lots of side effects, and they're not good for you. I have other ways to manage my man.
And how do you manage your man?
I keep him happy.
They have a different concept of jongé.
The word jongé means surprising your man each day, in the way you talk to him, the way you do things. That's jongé. In the house and in the bedroom.
And who's it for women or for men?
It's for men and women. The word jongé can also refer to men.
Are jongé men a rare breed?
No, they exist.
Are they good?
Yes. Most Senegalese men think women are supposed to please them. I'm against that. Pleasure is something between us. It goes both ways.